loving fans on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you guys so much. Every year you remember me and you show me so much love, and it makes me feel so good inside.
And if it's meant to be, they'll come down to you. And if it's not meant to be, there's a lot more fishes in the deep blue sea, right? This goes out to you. Sing it with me if you know the words. Come on. I don't know what to say.
Please do not forget subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell to be notified when we upload next. Wayne Lewis, the smooth-voiced singer, songwriter, and keyboardist who co-founded the R&B group Atlantic Starr, passed away on June 5, 2025, at the age of 68. The band confirmed the news on their official social media, requesting privacy for the family and expressing gratitude for the outpouring of support. His death marks the end of a remarkable career spanning nearly 5 decades, one defined by heartfelt ballads, soulful grooves, and an enduring connection with fans across generations. Wayne Lewis was born on April 13, 1957, in White Plains, New York, into a family where music played a central role. Alongside his brothers David and Jonathan, he grew up immersed in melodies, harmonies, and rhythms. From an early age, the three brothers shared a passion for performing together, honing their skills in local gatherings and family jam sessions. In 1976, that shared passion led them to form a band originally known as New Band, alongside talented musicians who complemented their vision. Soon after signing with a record label, the group adopted the name Atlantic Starr, signaling both their East Coast roots and their aspiration to shine brightly in the music world. The band's self-titled debut album arrived in 1978, introducing an energetic blend of funk-driven grooves and soulful harmonies. Wayne's role was immediately evident. His lead vocals carried warmth and polish, while his keyboard work added depth to the arrangements. The single Stand Up found traction on R&B radio, offering an early glimpse of the group's potential. Although mainstream crossover success did not come overnight, Atlantic Starr built a dedicated following through tireless performing, fine-tuning their sound, and demonstrating resilience in a competitive industry. As Atlantic Starr progressed into the late 1970s and early 1980s, Wayne's songwriting and vocal presence grew in prominence. Their subsequent albums reflected an evolving maturity, richer lyrical themes, smoother production, and songs that balanced emotional sincerity with catchy melodies. Tracks such as When Love Calls and Send For Me showcased Wayne's capacity to convey vulnerability alongside strength, setting the stage for the band's ascent. By the time the album Brilliance arrived in 1982, Atlantic Starr had found its stride. The single Circles became a staple on R&B playlists, underscoring the group's ability to blend introspective lyrics with infectious rhythms. Wayne, collaborating closely with his brother David, cemented his reputation as a multifaceted creative force. His voice, his keyboard contributions, and his songwriting all combining to define Atlantic Starr's signature sound. The mid-1980s proved a turning point. In 1985, Atlantic Starr released As the Band Turns, featuring Secret Lovers, a duet between Wayne Lewis and lead vocalist Barbara Weathers. The song captured themes of forbidden romance with striking honesty, resonating widely and propelling the group into mainstream awareness. As co-writer and co-lead vocalist, Wayne conveyed the emotional complexity of the lyrics with nuance and sincerity. The song's success opened doors to broader audiences, demonstrating that Atlantic Starr could transcend genre boundaries and reach listeners attuned to both R&B and pop. Building on that momentum, Wayne and David Lewis penned Always, released in 1987. This lush ballad soared to the top of the charts, becoming Atlantic Starr's first #1 hit. Simple yet profound declaration of devotion struck a universal chord. Weddings, anniversaries, and countless personal moments would forever be linked with its melody and sentiment. Wayne's vocal delivery, warm, earnest, and resonant, made Always an enduring anthem. Even decades later, its presence in playlists and ceremonies underscores the timeless quality of his songwriting and performance. Following Always, Atlantic Starr sustained their success into the late 1980s and early 1990s. Albums such as All in the Name of Love and Love Crazy yielded further memorable songs. Masterpiece, released in 1992, reaffirmed Wayne's gift for crafting ballads that touched listeners' hearts. Despite shifts in musical trends and lineup changes over the years, Wayne remained the guiding presence in Atlantic Starr, welcoming new members and ensuring the band's essence endured. His dedication to the group and to their fans was unwavering. He continued to record and tour well into the 21st century, demonstrating both passion and adaptability. While Wayne's voice and songwriting often took center stage, his proficiency on keyboards was equally integral to Atlantic Starr's sound. Rather than showy solos, his playing focused on tasteful, supportive arrangements. Every chord served the song. On tracks like Silver Shadow and Circles, his keyboard work lent atmosphere and nuance, illustrating a keen musical sensibility. This versatility allowed Atlantic Starr to navigate shifts in production styles over the years, from analog warmth to digital clarity, without sacrificing the soulful core that defined them. Beyond his musical contributions, Wayne was known for humility and kindness. Fellow musicians and fans shared accounts of his down-to-earth nature, taking time to greet audience members after shows, offering encouragement to emerging artists, and maintaining genuine connections within the music community. He often emphasized that Atlantic Starr's achievements were the result of collective effort, his brothers, bandmates, and loyal fans all playing vital roles. That spirit of collaboration and respect endeared him further to peers and admirers alike. News of Wayne Lewis's passing prompted heartfelt tributes across social media and professional channels. Musicians recounted personal memories, sharing stages, studio sessions, or moments of guidance he had offered. Fans posted gratitude for the comfort and joy his music had provided over decades, songs that accompanied weddings, anniversaries, quiet reflections, and celebrations. Many noted how Always or Secret Lovers had become part of their life soundtrack, illustrating the deep personal resonance of his artistry. The breadth of these responses highlighted the reach of Wayne's impact. He was not just a performer, but a storyteller whose voice felt intimately connected to listeners' own experiences. Wayne's career unfolded during a transformative era in R&B. Emerging in the late 1970s, Atlantic Starr navigated a landscape evolving from classic soul and funk into more polished, crossover-friendly sounds in the 1980s and beyond. Their successes paralleled broader social and cultural shifts, R&B's expanding reach, its influence on mainstream pop, and its reflection of universal human themes. Wayne's songwriting often explored love, longing, fidelity, and hope, subjects resonating across demographic and generational lines. That universality ensured his music remained relevant as new audiences discovered it through changing media, radio, CDs, digital downloads, and streaming platforms. Family bonds lay at the heart of Atlantic Starr's story. Partnership of Wayne, David, and Jonathan Lewis formed a creative core rooted in shared upbringing and mutual trust. Their dynamic allowed for tight harmonies, cohesive songwriting, and a resilience that helped the group weather industry changes and personnel shifts. While sibling collaborations can be challenging, the Lewis brothers maintained a productive rapport, balancing individual strengths for the band's benefit. Wayne's leadership emphasized inclusion, welcoming new collaborators while preserving the spirit that defined their early work. His passing thus represents both a professional and personal loss for those who shared decades of creative pursuit and familial camaraderie. In the 21st century, Atlantic Starr remained active, connecting with longtime fans and reaching younger listeners. 2005 album Legacy paid homage to their classic sound, while the 2017 album Metamorphosis introduced fresh voices alongside Wayne and Jonathan. Songs such as My Best Friend demonstrated that his vocal warmth and songwriting sensibility endured. Live performances often brought together multi-generational audiences, older fans reliving cherished memories and younger fans discovering the music anew. This cross-generational appeal underscored Wayne's ability to bridge eras and resonate regardless of shifting trends. In the wake of his death, conversations have surfaced about honoring Wayne's legacy through tribute concerts, benefit events, or dedicated initiatives. Industry colleagues and fans have suggested gatherings featuring artists influenced by Atlantic Starr, sharing performances of his songs and personal remembrances. Proceeds might support causes dear to him: music education, community outreach, or health-related charities. Such commemorations would not only celebrate his contributions but also reflect his spirit of generosity and mentorship. Wayne's work also holds continued relevance in the age of streaming. Playlists featuring Atlantic Starr's hits appear alongside modern R&B and soul artists, illustrating the genre's lineage. Aspiring songwriters and vocalists study his compositions to understand the balance between emotional honesty and melodic craft. His songs serve as exemplars of how sincerity and simplicity can yield enduring art. In this way, his legacy extends beyond nostalgia into practical inspiration for future creators. Reflecting on Wayne Lewis's journey reveals a narrative defined by passion, perseverance, and artistry. From early days in White Plains to global stages and chart-topping success, his trajectory exemplified dedication to craft and collaboration. He navigated industry changes, from vinyl to streaming, while staying true to the soulful foundation that characterized his voice. Personal anecdotes portray a man who valued genuine connection, engaging with fans, mentoring younger artists, and prioritizing authenticity over fleeting trends. These qualities enriched his creative output and relationships, leaving an imprint on all who encountered him. His death at 68 feels premature to many who regarded him as a constant presence in R&B, yet his legacy at that age is rich and complete. Atlantic Starr's catalog, shaped by his vocals, keyboard work, and songwriting, remains a testament to the power of heartfelt music. Songs that once soundtracked personal milestones continue to resonate as new listeners discover them, ensuring Wayne's voice lives on. In remembering him, we honor not only a gifted artist but also a humble, generous individual whose contributions helped shape the soundtrack of generations. Wayne Lewis's life was a melody woven from highs and lows, triumphs and trials, all expressed through his music. He gave songs to dance to, songs to cry to, and songs to live by. He shared a piece of himself, and in return, he received the devotion of fans worldwide. His passing invites reflection on the lasting power of music to connect hearts across time and distance. Though his voice may no longer perform on stage, it continues to echo in recordings, memories, and the lives of those touched by his art. As we honor Wayne Lewis, let us keep his music playing, his stories alive, and his spirit close. He was a founding member of Atlantic Starr, a singer of remarkable grace, a songwriter of enduring truths. Rest in peace, Wayne Lewis. Your melody lingers, and we will carry it with us forever. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to daily updates and never miss a video.